Oh, the irony.
What irony?
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're looking at some of the best insults and clapbacks uttered by our favourite live-action and animated Nick players. Expect spoilers ahead and have plenty of burn cream on standby.
That is the stupidest dance move I've ever seen.
Who put you on the planet?
Number 10, Oscar's reality check. Hey Arnold. Arnold has been trying to help Oskar with his new newspaper carrier job.
He got the job?
He got the job.
Thanks a lot.
The problem is that Oskar uses every excuse in the book to get out of work, forcing Arnold to cover for him. At last, Arnold reaches his breaking point and tells Oskar what we're all thinking.
Look, I only helped you because you said you were desperate. You said you wanted to change. I guess I was wrong. Mr. Kakashka, I'm sorry, but you are a huge loser.
Considering his reputation as the most helpful and patient kid in the neighborhood, you know you've messed up when Arnold, of all people, calls you out. Oskar knows this too, as the next day, he finally shapes up and does his job all by himself.
So everybody think they know me so well. Well, what do they know about Oskar? Nothing. I can do a job, sure I can. I'll show them. Tomorrow morning I'm gonna deliver those papers.
We don't expect Oskar to fully change his ways, but hopefully he now knows better than to take advantage of Arnold. Number 9, Gordi and Lisa, Ned's declassified school survival guide. It's a new semester at James K. Polk Middle School, and a new Lisa Zemo has captured Cookie's attention.
My new grade resolution is to get to know the new Lisa Zemo.
He asks Gordi for his opinion on Lisa's new look, and Gordi gives the most blunt, real answer he can possibly give.
Do you think Lisa Zemo's hot?
I can't answer that due to the fact that I'm 40.
We're not sure what Cookie was expecting when asking a grown adult his opinion on a middle schooler's attractiveness, but we have to give Gordi major props. He may be the laziest janitor in the universe, but he knows better than to go down that rabbit hole.
Cookie, I need you to hack me into the school network. My new grade resolution is to waste more time surfing the web and downloading movies.
The blunt tone in his response makes it even funnier and hopefully teaches Cookie not to ask loaded questions. Number 8, Stu obliterates Howard, Rugrats. After a heated argument, the Pickles and DeVille parents are at each other's throats.
Are you calling me an imbecile?
Say, very good, Howard. And that only took you 15 seconds.
Even their kids aren't allowed to see each other. This feud comes to a boil when they cross paths at the park and they accuse each other of stealing their respective property. Howard states that the accusations against him and Betty are an absurd proposition, so Stu shouts the most groundbreaking, epic insult in animation history. Or maybe the most childish.
Betty, a thief? That's an absurd proposition!
You're an absurd proposition!
The fact that he didn't even hesitate to roast Howard in such a way is nothing short of brutal. Thankfully, the two families make amends at the end, but the audience will never forget the comeback heard around the world.
I, for one, am ashamed that I acted like such a stubborn mule.
And I'm sorry I called you a fathead.
Number 7, Raph meets Lord Dregg, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Out of the Ninja Turtles, there's no doubt that Raphael is the most brutal. The only thing more vicious than his fighting prowess is his snarky clapbacks and insults.
Cool. Sounds like fun. Sounds like stupid. Count me out.
While on their space adventure, the Turtles meet the insidious insect criminal Lord Dregg. He gives a long-winded introduction, boasting how much of a threat he is, but Raph is having none of it. He starts expressing how much he cares what Dregg has to say, but Donnie cuts him off before he can finish the thought.
Could you hang on a second? I just got a phone call here from someone named I Don't Give a Flying!
That's great! Thanks, Raph!
No one can say that Raph isn't a great diplomat, but we're not sure Dregg would have survived if he was allowed to complete his sentence. Number 6, Zim's question. Invader Zim, enter the Florpus. In a 2019 reunion special, Zim has inadvertently opened a Florpus portal that threatens to obliterate the Earth, and the only hope to protect it is Mini Moose. Dib chases Zim, ordering him to hand over the moose.
You! Give me the moose!
Zim comments that Dib is ugly when he lies, and Dib notes that he's not lying, and Zim delivers a brutal punchline with a simple question.
You're ugly when you lie, Dib! I'm not lying! Then why are you ugly?
Even in the face of certain doom, Zim can't resist insulting his arch-enemy. The fact that he delivered it so naturally without skipping a beat left us choking with laughter. Even after the original show's ending, this duo's back and forth still remains a highlight of the franchise.
Zim! That moose is the only thing that can save Earth from your Florpus!
Get your own moose, human! This one's mine!
Number 5, Freddy, the best man, iCarly. In a very special broadcast, Carly, Sam and Freddy help a fan propose to his girlfriend on the web show. As a way of saying thank you, the fan invites Carly and Sam to be bridesmaids and Freddy to be his best man.
Freddy! You could be my best man!
As usual, Sam wastes no time putting Freddy down, this time by using clever wordplay to say why Freddy's unfit to be the best man.
You're the best at nothing and you're barely a man.
That's a nasty third-degree burn Freddy gets, but considering all the usual ways Sam mistreats him, it could have been worse. She could have pulverized him with the butter sock. Number 4, Timmy's dad's dreams. The Fairly Odd Parents. While helping his dad clean out the attic, Timmy discovers Mr. Turner's tiny box of dreams.
Hey, what's this little thing sitting on Mom's giant hope chest?
Timmy accidentally knocks it over and breaks it, but Dad doesn't mind. He claims his dreams were shattered years ago. Timmy asks how many years ago, and Mr. Turner simply asks,
How old are you?
ouch. He could have just said nothing, but he decided to imply that one thing that no parent should ever say about their kid. It really doesn't help with his infamous reputation to the audience. Timmy doesn't seem that affected, but we're definitely shaken up by his response. No wonder he needed Cosmo and Wanda for so long.
What's wrong, Timmy?
Number 3, Azula dominates Ba Sing Se. Avatar: The Last Airbender. If one monster topples another, does that make the first one not as bad? We pondered this question as Long Feng, the treacherous advisor of Ba Sing Se, confronts the merciless Fire Princess Azula.
Now comes the part where I double-cross you. Dai Li, arrest the Fire Nation princess.
He had been scheming alongside her to take the kingdom's throne, but she beat him to the punch. With her victory assured, she breaks him down little by little using only her words until he admits defeat.
But true power, the divine right to rule, is something you're born with.
Of course, even after he yields, Azula can't resist throwing one last put down, just to ensure that Long Feng never shows his face again. No firebending was used, yet Azula still managed to roast the biggest snake in the Earth Kingdom, and it was surprisingly cathartic.
Don't flatter yourself. You were never even a player.
Number 2, Jade roasts Sinjin. Victorious. It's no surprise that Jade West has some of the most vicious insults in Hollywood arts. What's shocking is that arguably her nastiest comeback wasn't aimed at Tori for once.
She gets to be the lead and she doesn't even know who Sophia Michelle is.
During rehearsals, Sinjin accidentally turns on the disco lights, much to Jade's outrage. Sinjin quickly apologizes for hitting the wrong thing, only for Jade to say that 15 years ago, his mother gave birth to the wrong thing.
I'm sorry, I hit the wrong thing!
No! 15 years ago, your mother gave birth to the wrong thing!
We admit that Sinjin can be creepy at times, but did he really deserve to be charcoaled by Jade? At least her words didn't kill his love for disco, as he later brings down the lights on purpose at least twice.
Will you kill the disco?
No one can kill disco!
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. Shallow Paulina, Danny Phantom. Sam creatively dissects Paulina's personality.
Kudos, Danny. You just set an all-time speed record for drowning in the shallow end of the gene pool.
Donnie's bait lessons. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The other turtles' reaction says it all.
How do you know how Bait talks?
I know Bait doesn't talk back.
Chef Bob cooks. SpongeBob SquarePants. Does this count as SpongeBob roasting himself?
Get a load of him, folks! He must have been born on a highway because that's where most accidents happen.
Timmy's bike. The Fairly Odd Parents. Cosmo meant it as a compliment, but it didn't quite land.
I can't ride this bike at the big race. It stinks. I need a bike that's as cool as I am.
Timmy, this bike is as cool as you are.
Angelica's still here. Rugrats. Phil basically says what the other babies are thinking.
Nobody gets disappeared just because somebody wishes it. Yeah, Angelica. You're still here.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Plankton versus the family. SpongeBob SquarePants. Plankton takes the chum bucket on the road and is looking for customers. He happens upon a little boy, but quickly loses patience with him.
Hello, little boy. Would you like a chum burger?
The child's family arrives and each one gives Plankton an earful, but Plankton isn't having any of it. One by one, he insults each member of the family, each burn getting worse than the last. In the end, he saves the harshest, most scorching clapback for the grandmother.
Someone should put you in a box floating down the river, Grandma!
We always get a kick out of Plankton's anger, but we didn't expect him to verbally destroy an entire family without pulling any punches. While Plankton won the battle with his words, the family won the war as the townsfolk helped them teach him some manners.
You people are crazy! I'm getting out of here! What the?
What clapback shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments.
We're indoors. Lose the scarf.
Do something!
What do you want me to...
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.